Invest in self-reliance and emergency food storage now, more than ever. My Patriot Supply, the nation's largest emergency preparedness company, is the place you can trust. Go to mypatriotsupply.com and secure their best-selling 3-month emergency food kits. Each contains tasty breakfasts, lunch, and dinners, averaging over 2,000 calories per day. Get at least one food kit for each family member. For a limited time, save 25%, plus get free shipping on all their 3-month emergency food kits. Go to mypatriotsupply.com today. It's time to prepare for what's coming. mypatriotsupply.com.
News Radio 920 and 104.7 FM.
All afternoon. When you get off work, be sure to check in first for everything you missed during the day. This is the Sean Hannity Show.
All right, 25 now to the top of the hour. Thank you for being with us. 800-941-SEAN if you want to be a part of the program. I want to remind you, I'm kind of always blown away when I hear about people that have issues with the IRS and they try to deal with it themselves. Not a good idea. Would you fix your plumbing? Would you open up the hood of your car? Most of us. And I used to always fix my own cars. I go open the hood of my car now, and I'm like, okay, I close it, and I call the dealer. That's it, because there's nothing I can do anymore. Things have advanced electronically, so dramatically. It's just not the same type of work that I was used to doing when I was younger. Anyway, so if you're not going to do your plumbing, electricity, or fix your car, why do you think you're going to deal with the IRS and think you can handle it? That's crazy. The IRS, look, you don't want to mess around with them if you have issues. Get the expert help you need today and talk to my friends at rushtaxresolution.com. Whether you owe the IRS personally or you're a business behind on payroll taxes, Rush Tax, A+ rated, Better Business Bureau, the only tax relief firm I trust, the one I recommend. So many of my listeners have already called rushtaxresolution.com, and their tax nightmares, they are over. Call Rush Tax Resolution now. They will tell you upfront and for free. They'll give you a consultation if they can help you. Now, the best part is they'll only take your case if they know they can help you. 800-299-8077. 800-299-8077 on the web. It's rushtaxresolution.com. All right. What else do we have going on here? So now we have the White House, sharply changing their tune. Because this question now has been asked a lot in the last year to Joe Biden. Do you stand by your claim that you never once talked to Hunter about his foreign business deal? And I never changed my tune, blah, blah, blah. Which montage? The one, the old one? No, we already have that. Well, we have that too. Listen to that. Play it.
Curious if the White House and the president still stand behind his comment that he's never been involved and has never even spoken to his son about his.
So I've been asked this question a million times. The answer is not going to change. The answer remains the same. The president was never in business with his son.
President, how many times have you ever spoken to your son about his overseas business dealings?
I've never spoken to my son about his overseas business dealings.
The president was never in business with his son.
I have never discussed with my son or my brother or anyone else anything having to do with their businesses, period.
The president was never in business with his son.
Do you stand by your statement that you did not discuss any of your son's overseas business dealings?
Yes, I stand by that statement.
The answer remains the same. The president was never in business with his son.
Do you think it was wrong for him to take that position?
No.
Knowing that it was really because that company wanted access to you?
Well, that's not true. You're saying things you do not know what you're talking about. No one said that. Who said that?
The answer remains the same. The president was never in business with his son.
Okay, what a big difference. I never discussed, was never in business. And why do you think this is happening? Because Devin Archer is going to tell the truth about dozens of times when Joe Biden was on speakerphone with Hunter and Devin there and the foreign business partners they were doing business with, and that which was revealed by Miranda Devine. If the president and his media lackeys out there were willing to lie so blatantly for 3 years, you know, why should we believe anything that he's saying on the now? He's been lying for the longest time. Now, it's a part of me, I guess, should feel proud and vindicated. I'm more frustrated than anything else. Because during the Trump-Ukrainian impeachment nonsense, what was he saying? One of the things he's saying, be good stewards with our money. And is there any truth to this issue about the Biden family getting paid a mass amount of money? Oh, how dare he? Let's impeach him for that. The Biden family got paid, and Hunter implicates his own father in the payment. So today's not going to be a good day for the Biden family or the Biden family syndicate. We had Kevin McCarthy on last night. Very clear that this is now it's really taking a step further. Especially the way the
If you're sitting in our position today, we would know none of this if Republicans had not taken the majority. We've only followed where the information has taken us. But this is rising to the level of impeachment inquiry. Provides the strongest power of the knowledge and information needed. I believe we will follow this all the way to the end, and this is going to rise to an impeachment inquiry the way the Constitution tells us to do it, and we have to get the answers to these questions.
We already have the answers to the questions. And this is why the work of these two committees. Why do you think that, you know, well, these IRS whistleblowers are so important? Because from the top down, they were being stymied and stopped from doing their job. And now they come out as whistleblowers, risking their entire careers because they see a grave injustice take place, and they don't want to be a part of it. And you gotta give them credit. Now, there are political implications to all of this here. Now, we already have a quarter of Democrats have doubts about Biden's mental fitness. I'd like to know about the other 75%, what's wrong with them. Then, you know, I've been saying that Joe Biden is but one fall away from a mass exodus of the Democratic, I don't know, hierarchy, the Democratic establishment even, both in Washington and around the country, and the media saying, you know, don't let this guy's not up to the job. See that happen if he falls down. Well, then we have other issues that Joe facing. Why do you think Maureen Dowd spent a lot of time on this when she wrote that article going after Joe Biden for not acknowledging his 7th grandchild, Hunter's child, with this woman in Arkansas? The circumstances of that child's birth should be meaningless to Joe Biden. This girl is the granddaughter of the President of the United States. She's 4 years old, and she deserves to be